All right, here we go. Alexa Grasso, Natalia Silva, Mexico versus Brazil. Oh my goodness. And very interesting fight here. Remember, Alexa Grasso, former champ, just lost to Shevchenko, #1 ranked in the division, is over a 2-1 underdog against Natalia Silva here. She's 18-5. We'll see if these odds hold up, but it's hard to believe. Grasso is just a champion walking into her last fight, and now she's lost the belt and is an underdog in the very next fight. Silva ranked 5th in the division. Ooh, and those leg kicks are good from Natalia Silva as she bounces back and forth. A lot of feints you see in the legs. A lot of feints. What's interesting too is you're starting to see some movement in this division, right? Because you got Manon Fiorot, who I thought was a #1 ranked fighter, but I guess not. She's on her way up, right? Fighting for the belt tonight. Natalia Silva right behind. 1 minute 15 gone. Just 5-2 in significant strikes. So they're just feeling each other out. Natalia Silva really plans too. She plans and lands combos. And when she's throwing, she's throwing. Boy, you don't see it a lot, but Natalia Silva's back leg turns inside, outside, inside, outside. And if you're standing across from her, it's really difficult. It's almost like she's dancing with her hips. And as an opponent, you can't really get a read on it. Nice leg kicks. Natalia Silva looking good early. Grasso looking focused. Who knows? Oh, leg kick up high, misses for Silva, and then she slips. Now Grasso going in for the takedown. And we already know how tough she is with the submissions. That's how she got the belt from Shevchenko. But you're dealing with a Brazilian here, so you know she's got some skill too. And Silva shoves off. We're back to the center. Alexa Grasso continuing to back up. Silva always coming forward. Not a lot of strikes landed over the last minute and a half. Oh, nice side kick. Oh my goodness. Silva ain't playing with the leg kicks. Now a straight leg kick by Silva. And that'll keep your opponent off balance for sure. Right. And this is why Grasso was having a very tough time finding the distance. She's doing a lot of backing up because Silva is feinting. Grasso comes in with a couple of jabs, but she takes one on the way in. And I think already for Grasso, if she's going to have any chance in this fight, she's going to have to be aggressive and take chances. Try to get this fight in the phone booth is where she needs to be. I mean, as long as they're at distance, Silva just seems too strong, seems comfortable. And Silva's up 20-11 now in significant strikes. I keep forgetting the ESPN app is behind tonight. I might as well turn those stats off right now. That'll do it for round one. So that round goes to Natalia Silva. That's the bottom line. And Grasso looks frustrated. And she will be frustrated if she loses. I mean, Natalia Silva's good. That's why we picked her to win. And it will be frustrating because you lose the belt, and then in your mind, you're like, okay, I'm going to go beat somebody and get right back to the belt. Then if you come out and lose to that somebody and you drop in the rankings, very difficult to ever get back up there. You know what I mean? Very difficult. Boom. Yeah, and Grasso takes it, and then she just looks like, frustrated. We'll see if she changes it up here. Round two underway. Grasso's just got to be aggressive. I mean, you got to be over aggressive with someone like Silva. You can't allow her to throw these feints, and Grasso's beginning the round that way. Now they're settling in. Favor Silva. Grasso is going to get hit. I mean, she's going to get hit if she's going to win this fight. She's not going to win it staying at distance with Silva. It's just a clear disadvantage. Silva moving around the outside of the octagon. Now she settles, and there's a feint. Okay, so Grasso comes in, she misses and takes a left, but that's all right. Takes another left, and that may stop you from going for it, but that's the only way you're going to win. And then you got to counter. Straight leg kick by Silva. Partially caught by Grasso, but she couldn't hold on. Again, 1 versus 5 here. Grasso 1, Silva 5, Mexico versus Brazil. Doesn't get any better. Just great movement by Silva. I mean, it's just, that's what I'm watching the whole fight. Is Grasso's 3 to 5 feet away at all times. Oh, yeah, it just seems like this is going to go the distance, is what it looks like right now. And I know Grasso don't want to get finished, but if you're going down, you got to get in, you got to get in there and try to make something happen. I mean, at this point, you lose by decision, you lose by KO. What's the difference? And Grasso is trying to track her down, but Silva is too quick, side to side. God, the footwork. Oh, nice right and left by Silva. Yeah, and Silva's moving so much that some people might have a problem with it, but listen, you like to see this from more fighters. I like to see this from Sean O'Malley. The movement like this. Come in when you want to and get back out. Keep moving. Now, could Silva do this for 5 rounds? Will she eventually slow down? We don't know yet. This one's only 3, but it's interesting. It's an interesting question that she'll have to answer eventually. But you can definitely do this for 3 rounds. 33 to 23. in significant strikes here in round 2. So Silva up here, just looking better. The rest of the judges, I mean, have been all over the place tonight. So nothing is a given. But visually, too, Silva looks to be landing more and bigger. Another head kick by Silva. Silva doing a lot of moving. And why that's big is she's forcing Grasso right, pulling her in. Oh, and they're both swinging now, and they're in the pocket. And again, yeah, Grasso's going to get hit, but that's what you got to do. Yep, yep. Wow, wow. And you can see her mind moving now. She came in and landed Grasso, but took some too. And doesn't seem like there's an. She could still finish Silva, I'll tell you that right now. But does she want to keep going for it? Here we go. Boom. Grasso takes a left, but she's charging now. Boom. Takes a right, takes a left. Yep, but stays in the pocket. Okay. Stays in the pocket and then lands a left, right, left. Okay. So So that's what you're seeing from Silva wants to counter. So Grasso comes in and tries to land, sometimes lands, mostly misses, and then Silva's just bing, 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 okay, and doesn't move. And usually Grasso backs off. This time Grasso stayed in and returned, counter to the counter, and that's the only way she's going to win this fight. Counter to counter, and you got to get yourself in that position to do that. Grasso definitely getting more aggressive. Yep, she's getting in the pocket now, and now she looking for a takedown here. That could be huge. Now Silva digging the underhook. But Grasso has control here against the fence, and she'd love to get a takedown. Silva doing a good job, though. Now Grasso lands a knee, another knee. Silva didn't like that. She turns Grasso around. Grasso's back is against the fence. Oh, now she's got to go for underhook. So now Silva is in control. Now they separate. So advantage Silva, good job. But that's how you slow down your opponent. That's why I want to know if Silva could do this for 5 rounds. Eventually, you tie her up and force her into those situations. She comes back out of it. She's still moving, but not the same, not the same speed. You're able to catch up to her now. Went a nice left there by Silva. Oh, and a nice double left by Grasso. Still trying to walk her down, and she's not giving up here. Lands a left and a right. And you could tell Silva does not want anything to do with that. This thing is not over. Yeah, so Silva can be beat. I think you need to tie her up, force the tie up at all costs. Force her to use those legs and take away her movement. Silva's still outpacing Grasso, but it doesn't seem as fluid. Grasso seeing the strikes better, covering up more. 2 minutes left. Grasso definitely gave herself a chance here. More of an opportunity. She takes a left, though. Grasso throws a big right, partially connects. 90 seconds left in this fight. Oh, and a nice leg kick by Silva. Oh, boy. Yeah. Silva. Oh, spinning kick. She's just awesome with the kicks. Yeah. Just a tough fight for Alexa Grasso. Just a tough fight. Spinning jump kick now by Silva. Final 10 seconds. And Silva smiling. She knows she's getting the win here. This will be easy. But Grasso tough. Never gave up. And Natalia Silva lets out a roar. The Brazilian's going to get the win here. And of course, the judges will make it official. But this is an easy unanimous decision. And she's going to be at the top, depending on what happens tonight with Shevchenko and Fioro. Uh, I would not want to lose that fight because you're going to have to deal with Silva. That's for sure. She's going to easily get the decision victory here. Women's flyweight division, UFC 315.